The share certificate and the share warrant. We shall be talking about their meaning and the difference. Share certificate is a written document which is issued by the company under the common seal of the company. This share certificate, it is sent to the members, that is the registered shareholders of the company of the specified number of shares. Supposingly, I hold 100 shares of a company. So I will be sent a share certificate mentioning that I am the registered shareholder of that very particular company of those 100 shares. This share certificate will also specify whether the shares are fully paid up or they are partly paid up. This share certificate, it works as a documental evidence for the ownership of the shares of the shareholders. If I hold the shares of a company, my name will be entered in the register of the company. My name and address will be there. That is why I will be called the registered shareholder of that company. When we talk about the share warrant, it is an instrument which signifies that the holder is entitled to the shares mentioned in it. So whosoever is holding the share warrant is the owner. If I am holding the share warrant, I am the owner. If I pass it to you, if you are holding that share warrant, then you are the owner. So this share warrant is such a document which is transferable by mere delivery. For example, there is 500 rupee cash. If I am having the possession of those 500, they are mine. Similarly, if you are having that 500 rupee note, then you are the owner of that. In the same way, share warrant is transferable merely by delivery. It is a negotiable instrument. It is a bearer document. Whosoever holds it is the owner. No name of the owner is mentioned on the share warrant. Whosoever is holding it is the owner of the warrant. It is a negotiable instrument. And the company will not record the name of the holder of the share warrant. There is no registration of the name and address of the share warrant holder. We told you that in case of share certificate, the name and address is registered in the register of register of the company. But in the share warrant case, the company will not hold a record of your name or of your address. It is simply transferable by mere delivery. If the company wants to issue share warrant, it has to make an application to the RBI for this. The Articles of Association has to authorize the issue of the share warrant. The prior approval of the central government also has to be obtained by the company before issuing the share warrant. This share warrant is issued under the common seal of the company, just like share certificate is also issued under the common seal of the company. Why is the company issuing this share warrant? Share warrants are usually issued to raise the capital. The company needs more funds for expansion or any reason. Therefore, the share warrants are issued. They are also issued for giving certain perks and privileges to the employees of the company as a compensation for the employees. Supposingly, the share of the company is available at rupees 100 in the market. Now, the employees will be offered that if they want to buy this, they can be offered at rupees 60. So 40 rupees compensation is paid to them, or a special perk or privilege. Because you are the employee of the company, therefore you are getting this privilege. Share warrant is equity like security. The share warrant entitles the holder to buy a pre-specified amount of common stock of the issuing company at pre-specified price per share. Just as I told you, 100 rupees it is in the market, but the employee is given the option to buy it at 60. The warrant holder will exercise this right only when the exercise price is equal to or lower than the price of the common share. If 100 rupee share is offered to at 100 rupee share, the employee may or may not exercise the option to buy it. But if he is offered at 60 rupees or a price lower than 100, then he will definitely accept this offer. Now, what are the conditions for the issue of share warrant? Only public companies are allowed to issue share warrant. Private companies, they cannot issue share warrant. Articles of Association of the company has to authorize the issue of share warrant. Only then the company can issue it. Shares must be completely paid up. Share warrant is never issued for half, partly paid up shares. The central government should also approve the issuing of the share warrant. Only then the company can issue share warrant. Now we will be talking about the differences one by one. The first point is the meaning. Share certificate is a legal document which proves the possession of the shares for the specified number of the shares. If you are holding the share certificate and your name is written on it, that is a legal evidence that you are the owner of those many shares. Share warrant is such a document which is no doubt issued under the common seal of the company, but just it indicates that the bearer of the share warrant is entitled to specified number of shares. No name is written there. Who is authorized to issue share certificate or share warrant? All the companies limited by shares. The private company can also issue share certificate and the public company can also issue share certificate. But only public limited companies, they have the right to issue share warrant. Now comes the negotiable instrument. Share certificate is not a negotiable instrument. You will not readily get cash. There is a procedure. But in case of share warrant, you will readily get cash. It's a negotiable instrument. Share certificate issue is compulsory. The company has to issue them. But it is not compulsory for a company to issue share warrant. Next point, the transfer. The transfer of share can be done by executing a valid transfer deed. The procedure is given in the Articles of Association. You have to execute this valid procedure to transfer the share certificate. But the share warrant transfer can be just done by delivery. There is no registration of the transfer of the warrant. Whosoever holds this is the owner. If it is with me, I can sell it to you or you can sell it further. There is no procedure to be followed. Next point is the status. Share certificate holder is the registered member of the company. Just as I told you, when the certificate will be issued, your name and address will be kept in records of the company. But the share warrant holder is not the registered member of the company. The company keeps no such records. Next is the stamp duty. Share certificate requires nominal stamp duty, but a share warrant requires heavy stamp duty. For which share? Share certificate is issued in case of partly paid up shares. It is also issued for fully paid up shares. But share warrant is issued only in respect of fully paid up shares. Next is the distribution of dividend. Dividend is paid through dividend warrant in case of share certificate, and in case of share warrant, dividend is paid through dividend coupon. Approval. Issue of share certificate does not require the prior approval of the central government. But when a company has to issue share warrant, it has to obtain the approval of the central government. It is compulsory. Next is the time horizon for the issue. Share certificate has to be issued within 3 months of the allotment of the shares. Whereas in case of share warrant, there is no time limit prescribed. Provision in Article of Association is not required to issue share certificate, but provision in Articles of Association is very much required to issue share warrants. Bearer is a member. See, share certificate holder is the member of the company. Definitely. But share warrant, the bearer of the share warrant is not a member of the company. Next point is the right to vote. Bearer of the share certificate has a right to vote and participate in the meetings of the company, but the bearer of the share warrant has no right to participate in the company, meetings of the company, and it has no right to vote in the meetings of the company. So here we come to the end of the article. I hope I have made the things clear to you. In case you have any doubt, please ask me in the comment section. If you want to give me a suggestion, do write it in the comment section. Like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay blessed.